This PowerPoint is on mathematical notation. So here's some symbols that you're probably familiar with. Two lines to denote equals. So for example, 2x equals 8. Wiggly equals to denote approximately equal to, like pi equals 3.14 approximately. We've got less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, plus or minus. I hope you're familiar with all of those. Just a note with less than or equal to that 3 is less than or equal to 7 and 3 is less than or equal to 3. And likewise for greater than or equal to. Right, some things to notice. So identical to, comparing that with equal to, means that the left-hand side is always equal to the right-hand side. In other words, the right-hand side is just a rearrangement of the left-hand side. 3 dots to mean therefore. So I often use this to connect up an argument. So if 2x plus 1 equals 7, therefore we can say that x equals 3. This U symbol to mean union, which means that we're in the set A or B, which means that either A is true or B is true, or both are true. We're inside A or B or both of them. Intersection, which means logically and. I should have said the union means logically or. So A and B represents the event A and B both occur, or if we're dealing in terms of sets, that we're inside set A and set B. Implies, which is used a little bit like therefore, to deduce that if, for example, A times B is 0, then we imply we know that A is 0 or B is 0. And then this double implication symbol here, which stands for if and only if or equivalence, means that two things are equivalent. So for example, in probability, we'll learn that A and B are mutually exclusive if probability of A and B occurring is 0, or if probability of A and B occurring is 0, then that means that A and B are mutually exclusive. So from one, we conclude the other, or the other way around. Lastly, some more symbols that you may be less familiar with, but you need for A level. So this means it's an element of. So here's the set of numbers 1, 2, 3. And if we say that x is an element of the set 1, 2, 3, it basically means that x is either 1, 2, or 3. And then some sets. N stands for the set of naturals. So if we say that x is a natural, x not equal to 4, we can write it in this way. Z is a set of integers. And so if we say A is an integer, A bigger than 5, we can write it that way. Q is the rationals, which is a set of all fractions. And so we can, for example, say that root 2 is in the set of reals that are not rational. So this is in R and not Q. So this is a number which is a real number, but not a rational. And of course, R is a set of reals. And here we have an example where x is a real and x lies between 2 and 5 inclusive. So x is any number between 2 and 5 inclusive.